Question 7, feast and wept. So we need to remove a letter from the word feast to make a new word and move it over to the word wept to make a new word. But other than that, we can't rearrange the letters at all. So we'll start by looking at the letter F. If we remove F from feast, then we're left with E-A-S-T, which is a word, east, north, south, east and west. But can we use the letter F and wept to make a new word? So if we have F first, this isn't a word. If we have F second, this isn't a word. If we have F third, this isn't a word. If we have F fourth, this isn't a word. And if we have F last, this isn't a word. So we'll now look at the answer choice of E. If we remove the letter E from feast, then we are left with F-A-S-T, which obviously is a word, fast. She drives that car too fast. But can we add the letter E to wept to make a new word? So if we have E first, this isn't a word. If we have E second, this isn't a word. If we have E third, we've just got the same letters and it's not a word. If we have E fourth, it's not a word. And if we have E last, it's not a word. So we'll now look at the answer choice of A. So if we remove A from the word feast, we're left with F-E-S-T. This is a word. It says fest, which means a meeting or an event. So let's see if we can add the letter A to the word wept to make a word. So if we have A first, this isn't a word. If we have A second, this isn't a word. If we have A third, this isn't a word. If we have A fourth, this isn't a word. And if we have A last, this isn't a word. So next we'll try the letter S. So if we remove S from feast, then we are left with F-E-A-T. And this is a word. This says feat. A feat is an achievement, normally one that involves great courage. So can we add the letter S to wept? So if we have S first and then add wept, we do have a word. We have the word swept. He swept the kitchen floor. So we can see that the answer is S. We remove the S from feast and move it over to the word wept to make two new words, feet and swept. So the answer is D. Now all you need to do is mark your answer on the answer sheet. So you need a horizontal line next to the letter S.